Today I released every quarterback to free agency to where there's no quarterbacks left on the roster, and I turned off salary cap to give every team free reign to sign whoever they wanted. Let the chaos begin. We are here in the franchise where every single quarterback is a free agent, and just to show y'all, cause I already know y'all believe me, right? I hope you do. Okay, that scared me a little bit. I was like, hold on now. But yeah, there's no quarterbacks, any teams or any rosters. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. Y'all know. Let's go to the NFL. No quarterbacks on the rosters, but y'all already know where they at. They in free agency. Hold on. Let me go to free agency real quick. Yep. Here we go. Boom. Let's go to quarterbacks. Yep. They all here. Every single one of them. Backups and all. The backups of the backups. The backups of the backups of the backups. And the backups of the backups of the... Okay. No team should have more than like 4 or 5 quarterbacks. But yeah, everybody's here. So, we're finna go ahead and similar to the regular season and find out where everybody signed at. And then after that, we'll simply through like 3 seasons and see what chaos really did happen. Let's go. Okay. We're here. Regular season week 1. Let's see what the results is, man. I'm scared. All right, hold on. Boom, NFL. And Lamar Jackson is a Patriot. Okay, Patriots are one of the teams with a lot of salary cap. Please don't tell me when I go down to Josh Allen, he's also going to be a Patriot. And you got him. I turned off salary cap, dog. I turned off salary cap for a reason. Okay, at least he's not on the Patriots as well. He's on the Giants. He's on the Panthers. He's also on the Giants. He's also on the Panthers. You got the Lions and Steelers. Yeah, fix your game, dog. Like, I turned off salary cap, and how did this happen, bro? There's no reason for this to be a thing. Like I'm finna go to the settings right now. We gonna go live. I'm gonna show you that I turned off salary cap, man. Come on, dog. There's no way that just happened, dog. All right, hold on. Let's go down here. Yep. And yeah, salary cap off. Why y'all not using y'all money? Somebody could have signed Josh Allen, instead of him being on the same team as Lamar. Now, Josh Allen's not about to play at all because Lamar is technically the high overall, even though they're both 99. So, I mean, let's just go ahead and simulate through season 1 out of 3, man. I'll go through the rest of the teams. I go through the teams individually so you can see if every team, man. That kind of sucks. Well, this is a crazy quarterback room. All right, I'm not. Oh, this. It's the Bengals. They don't like offense anyway, so I'm not even gonna do that. Out of all the options, 266 overalls is crazy. Aiden O'Connell at a. This is insane. All right. Yeah. Oh boy, this is crazy. Okay. Like this shouldn't happen. Jaden Daniels could have been on the Browns or something. One of the teams that needed a quarterback. Like, I guess we'll see what happens. Patriots, you better do something then, because you got 299 overall quarterbacks. There's teams out here struggling. Don't even got a 70 overall quarterback. Y'all got 299s. Y'all better do something then. Alright, let's go to the end of season 1 for real. Welcome to the end of season 1. Let's take a look at the standings. And yeah, I hope y'all went 15-2. Y'all better have went 15-2. Like, come on, bro. What is this? Alright. Yep, they went 15-2. The 49ers, I have no idea who they have. They went 13-4. The rest of the playoff teams are as following: the Lions, the Ravens, the Steelers, the Panthers, the Bills, the Texans, the Commanders, the Broncos, the Eagles, the Buccaneers, the Falcons, the Browns. Didn't they have Aiden O'Connell? So Cleveland, y'all just not doing something IRL then. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, the worst team in the league is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. You love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Love the downfall of the Chiefs. All right, looking at your passing leaders, Jalen Hurts leading the league in passing yards. Mr. Jalen Hurts. Shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. They say you're a tush push merchant, and now look at you dominating with the Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? Wearing number 17. That's kind of crazy. Stafford is up here with the Bills. Russell Wilson on the Buccaneers. You got Pat. He's saying got Darnold. He said he ain't no 1-year wonder. He said he got it. in that Eagle system. I wonder if he got a bunch of rushing yards. He probably did. Well, he's back on the Titans. Why did I not notice that? Baker on the Falcons, you know what I'm saying? Here's a couple little bit more people right there. Let's go to the lead leader in touchdowns, where it's going to be 39 from Mac Jones. So you telling me that? Am I seeing that right? Mac Jones, he was the key to the 49ers the whole time. Brock Purdy, what are you doing? Jimmy G, what was you doing? If Mac Jones could do this, what's going on? All right, Jalen Hurts up here, Russell, Pat, Stafford, Baker, Quinn, Lamar, Bryce Young. Yeah, who threw a bunch of picks? No wonder the Chiefs were bad. I mean, I gave y'all all them. I gave y'all unlimited money. Y'all chose to sign Josh Dobbs. That's y'all fault. I can't do nothing about that. Y'all chose to sign PJ Walker. What are y'all doing? You know, it's good to not see Jameis up here. You know what I'm saying? Where's some Jameis? I would love some Jameis football right about now. We'll take a look at the receiving numbers since they get played a part in here too. We're not gonna go in depth about it. I just scrolled a little bit. I completely forgot Tyler Lockett was a Titan. But yeah, here you go for some of the receiving numbers. Chris Godwin, 20 touchdowns. Brandon Ayuk, 20 touchdowns. Or, you know, as we call him on this channel, Sim Ayuk, because he goes crazy in the sim. Yeah, he got 20 touchdowns. And yeah, let's go ahead and go to the awards. Jalen Hurts is going to win your MVP on the Detroit Lions. Your Coach of the Year is going to be Jerome Mayo of the Patriots. Okay, the AFC Awards, Offensive Player of the Year, Derrick Henry, Defensive Player of the Year, Max Crosby, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Devon Bailey. But this man is OP in the Madden sim. I don't know what Madden has for this guy. I don't know if they invested some fantasy stock into him, but this man goes crazy in the sim. Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jalen Carly's. I'm saying that right? Carlisle's. And then you got best quarterback Lamar Jackson, running back Derrick Henry, wide receiver Tyler Lockett, old man Lockett. Okay. I don't know who's Will Levis. Will Levis got old man Lockett out here as best receiver. Okay. Barry for O lineman, D lineman Max Crosby, linebacker TJ Watt, DB Darius Slade, kicker Joey Sly. Then on the NFC, you got Offensive Player of the Year goes to Saquon Barkley, Defensive Player of the Year goes to Aiden Hutchinson, Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Bucky Irvin, Defensive Rookie of the Year goes to Kool-Aid McKinstry, quarterback Jalen Hurts, running back Barkley, wide receiver Godwin, O lineman Damian Lewis, D lineman Aiden Hutchinson, linebacker Van Ginkel, DB Kool-Aid McKinstry, and kicker is Cairo Santos. Let's go ahead and head to the playoff bracket. All right, looking at the playoff bracket, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say on the AFC, I'm not going against my favorite team. Go ahead and get my Baltimore Ravens. Then on the NFC side, let's see the Mac Jones tour. Let's go ahead. Mac Jones and the 49ers. Give me Ravens 49ers in the Super Bowl. And we get the Falcons versus the Texans. I know Baker's on the Falcons. Somebody's on the Texans. I don't remember who's on the Texans, but I know Baker's on the Falcons. So since I can remember Baker being on the Falcons, we're gonna go with the Falcons. But yeah. Let's see what we got. Hopefully to give us a good Super Bowl. Here we go. It's Dak. I knew somebody played for the Texans. It's Dak. And you got Baker and the Falcons, man. Yeah, I'm still going with the Falcons. Man. All right, you know, Dak still playing with the Texas team, man. He loved Texas. You know, the heart stays in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Just different city. Just different city. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how Texas fans will feel about that, but let's go ahead and get to it. Yeah, let me know who y'all got. Hold on, I gotta set up the Super Sim because y'all know we're not watching no 15-minute quarter game, right? Y'all do that, right? Okay. I'll just make sure. Let's go ahead to the play moments. Let's go. All right. Right now we got the Falcons driving. Okay, touchdown for the Falcons. Are the Texans gonna respond? They do. Okay. Texas looking to score again. All right. Hey, Dak, don't embarrass me now. Like, come on, man. This the first bad said with the camera on. Don't go crazy as I was just disrespecting you a little bit. It was slight disrespect. It wasn't like it wasn't personal. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean it. Come on, Baker. Yeah. Come on. Oh, Dak putting up points, man. Dak is putting up points. Baker, you better do something quick. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right. From the 3-yard line, Baker, do you have it in you, man? Let's see what you got. All right. play action. Looking, launching it. It's over. Oh, but I gotta delete some more stuff, man. All right, too many videos been made on this account in this whole cycle. But yeah, all right, that's it. Well, I've seen crazier things happen, so let's see what they got. 38 seconds. Come on, what you got, Baker? And okay, that ain't enough though. 11 seconds left from the 43. That is doable. And sorry if y'all see the other like screen with the storage. I'm sorry. And yep, never mind. And the Houston Texans are going to be your season 1 Super Bowl champions. Dak got it done. He almost choked it away. You know what I'm saying? He still had that cowboy blood in him, but you know he was in a different part of Texas, so he was able to finish the job. You know what I'm saying? D'Amico Ryans getting the Gatorade bath. Yeah, Dak, you ain't had to get all in the screen because I was talking about you earlier. You ain't had to do all that. That was unnecessary. And Baker, yeah, you cooked. But you know, like I always say, at the end of these seasons, the Houston Texans are your Super Bowl champions. All right, it's time for the season 2 standings, and looking at it, we got a tie for the top of the league. We got the 13-4 Lions at the top of the league. Technically, you know what I'm saying, with the tiebreaks and stuff, at 13-4. Then you also have the best AFC team here, the New England Patriots. Thank you, Patriots, for doing good things when you signed the 2 best quarterbacks in the game, even though everybody had the same amount of money. I'm gonna stop talking about that. All right. Anyway, the rest of the playoff team goes as following. We got the Texans, the Eagles, the Seahawks, the Jets, the Steelers, the Chargers, the Raiders, the Buccaneers, the Packers, the Bengals. Skip the Bills. We got the Falcons and the Giants. And the worst team in the league is going to be the New Orleans Saints. Oh my goodness, they probably gonna beat this IRL. You know what I'm saying? I don't have high hopes for the Saints IRL this season. All right, it's time for the passing standings, and we got Sam Darnold lead the league in passing yards. Okay, interesting choice there, EA. And then we have Dak, you know, the reigning Super Bowl champion. We got Quinn Ewers, who's actually cooking with that Broncos offense. You know, Quinn Ewers, he can fit that Bo Nix mold, so I can see this happen. That stat line is kind of crazy. You know, 40-14 is kind of crazy. Anthony Richardson, okay, they drafted the quarterback. You know, you could have just signed one, Kansas City. Now he's about to ruin the league because that Chiefs system is already overpowered. You know, just like the Cowboy system. But Cowboy system hasn't been popping up much in these videos recently. Then you got Jaden Daniels, who went to the Bills. Thank you. You got from behind whoever he was on the Giants, and then I think he's behind Joe Burrow. Then you got Jordan Love. You got Shedeur Sanders on the Bengals. Oh no. 29-21, that's not that good, man. You gotta tighten up. You know, that is Bengals football, but you gotta tighten up. Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Lamar, you know what I'm saying? Alright, but Will Levis cooking in this video is kind of crazy. Alright, Anthony Richardson, touchdowns, 44. Jordan Love, 42. 40 from Quinn Ewers, and Trevor Lawrence, who's now on the Jets. Somebody else was on the Jets, wasn't it? Who was on the Jets? It don't matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Whatever. Interceptions goes to whatever. All right, yeah. All right, let's just go to the receiving. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Chris Godwin, Devontae Adams, Tank Dell. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much the normal names. And then for the touchdowns, we got what I told you about this man. He just OP in the sim. I don't know what clicked like somewhere mid-season for EA to start like loving this man, but. Hey, shout out to Devon Bailey, man. I just scrolled through a little bit so you can see the rest of the people, but yeah, Devon Bailey, shout out to him. Shout out to Brock Bowers. You know, every time I see a tight end pop up here, I gotta shout him out. So shout out Brock Bowers. Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the awards. You seeing what I'm seeing? Sam Darnold, MVP, with Jordan Love right behind him. All right, EA. All right. Have it your way, EA. You know what I'm saying? Coach of the Year, Gerard Mayo. Your AFC awards. Offensive Player of the Year, Devon Bailey. Defensive Player of the Year, Max Crosby. We don't have any rookies no more. Quarterback is going to be Lamar Jackson. Running back is Joe Mixon. Wide receiver, Devon Bailey. O lineman John Simpson, D lineman Max Crosby, linebacker Harold Landry, DB Darius Slay. Did he win that back to back? And then we got kicker for Daniel Carlson, and then NFC. I was playing the year goes to Saquon Barkley. These play the year goes to Aiden Hutchinson. Quarterback will be Jordan Love. Running back is Saquon Barkley. Wide receiver Amon Ra. O lineman Gray Zabel. D lineman Aiden Hutchinson. Linebacker Van Ginkel. DB Quinyon Mitchell. And kicker goes to Matt Gay. Looking at season 2's playoff bracket, let me go ahead and make predictions. On the AFC side, I'm gonna go with I don't know who's on any of these teams. Give me the Chargers. And then on the NFC side, I don't know if I'm mirrored. I might be backwards to y'all. I'm looking over here, but I might be looking the other way on y'all's screen because of the way the camera is. Give me the Seahawks. So give me Chargers and Seahawks in the Super Bowl. That would be a fun combination of colors, I think. You know, if they got the light blue and the neon green or something like that. Yeah, you know, that'd be a good combination of colors for the Super Bowl. But let's see what we got. Hey man, who don't like partial credit? I'll take the Seahawks guess. And then about time the Patriots did something. I mean, you know, we don't want to see another Patriots dynasty now, but the Patriots, you took top 2 quarterbacks. We got to do something in this video. So, Patriots, Seahawks fans, I know you don't got a good feeling about this one. If I was you, I wouldn't either. But I'm going for the Seahawks because I picked up to win the Super Bowl. Not to win the Super Bowl, but to make it to the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna pick them to win the Super Bowl. Let's get to it. And here we go. Josh Allen's on the Seahawks. Okay, that's something. I was not expecting this. The top 2 quarterbacks in the game played against each other. Lamar stayed on the Patriots, and obviously Josh Allen had to go somewhere. So he said, "Let me take my talents to Seattle, take it all the way across the country to the west side." You know, say to the Seahawks, and yeah, we finna figure out who's the real MVP. Even though we already know the answer to that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it was Lamar Jackson IRL. But let's see how it goes into the game. I can smell like 3 comments at least saying there's no way you think Lamar Jackson should have actually won the MVP, and then they're gonna break up the MVP before that. But let's focus on the game. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about me. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you think Josh Allen won MVP, good. You know what I'm saying? Right? But I was just saying right now, the Patriots are up. The Seahawks were trying to come back, but they're not. And it looks like the real MVP is gonna get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Light work, you know what I'm saying? That's just what Lamar Jackson do. That's just what he does. Here we go. I can smell the comments talking about his playoff record. But Lamar Jackson, Super Bowl champion, you know what I'm saying? New England Patriots are Super Bowl champions, you know what I'm saying? So let's just talk about that right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's not break up the real world aspects. Let's enjoy this right now. You see that? That's coming soon. 2026, because you know that's when the February, you know what I'm saying? 2026, we're gonna see that. Roger Goodell, go ahead and hand over the trophy because the New England Patriots are the Super Bowl champions. Looking at your season 3 standings, you know what I'm saying, the last season of the video, and we got the Detroit Lions up here again. Y'all ain't did nothing. Detroit, well, come on now. If y'all gonna keep doing this, you know what I'm saying, you gotta, you know, win in like the playoffs type of thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, hey, I'm just saying, Detroit. I'm just saying. I just turned on my thing. All right. Anyway, the Bills are up here representing the AFC as the top team. They got Jaden Daniels, right? The rest of the playoff team goes as following: the Panthers, the Seahawks, the Cowboys, the Dolphins, the Giants, the Steelers, the Patriots, the Chiefs, the Rams, the Buccaneers, the Texans, skip the 49ers. We got the Broncos, and then the worst team in the league is going to be the Cleveland Browns. Of course, they got to make it somewhere at the bottom now. They always got to make it back to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? They always had that one good season, then they drop all the way back down. But they also tied with the Bears, so we're not gonna let the Bears slide either. You know what I'm saying? Well. Speaking of Jaden Daniels, look at what we got. Yeah, I speak a lot of things into existence, don't I? Or, you know, karma of what I say to exist. But that would be the revert. Alright, anyway, Jaden Daniels is up here, you know what I'm saying? Bryce Young is up here on the Cowboys. When did you go there? And then we got auto-generated Chief system, auto-generated, and then we got Jackson Dart found his way to New Orleans. Alright. Dak is up here, Anthony Richardson, CJ Stroud, Tua found his way to the Buccaneers, or was he always on the Buccaneers? Because I remember Jordan Love been on the Buccaneers. Like, come on, y'all decided to switch teams now? And Brock Purdy found his way to Baltimore. It's better than what Kyler Murray was doing, apparently. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and go over to touchdowns, but we got 43 from Baker. This is basically auto-generated Patrick Mahomes, and then we got Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, CJ Stroud, Josh Allen, Shadur, you know what I'm saying, everybody else down here. Who throwing picks? What? Mike Jones found his way to Minnesota. Then we got Michael Penix here on the Cardinals. Justin Fields, he stayed on the Bears. See if I would just believed in him a little bit more. Okay, anyway, Gardner Minshew, Jackson Dart, you know, Will Levis, Aiden O'Connell. How does Aiden O'Connell still have a job? I'm trying to figure out, why does he still have a job playing a full season as a quarterback? Like, out of all these quarterbacks, why does he still have it? Let's go, just go to the receiver. All right, Jamar Chase, you know what I'm saying? No Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's up here, but no Amon-Ra St. Brown. We got Diggs and things like that. Jalen Tolbert's been cooking this video. I haven't said his name, but he's been cooking this video. Usually, Rashid Rice always does normally pretty good, but that's normally with Patrick Mahomes. Traylon Burks, is he on the Falcons for real? Either way, all right. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tanner Rowe McMillan. 20. Oh, there. See, there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. That I keep speaking. I keep speaking things into existence, or the reverse of what I say into existence, man. Rashid Rice, there you go. 20 touchdowns. Yeah. Okay. I can't believe that just happened back-to-back times. All right, let's just go ahead. Oh, hold on. Kyle Pitts. Shout out to the tight ends. You know what I'm saying? They don't never pop up. They don't got their own section. You know what I'm saying? They should put like a receiving tight end category. But I guess it can fit here. I guess it don't matter. Let's go ahead and go over to the awards. Josh Allen is going to be your Season 3 MVP. And then the Coach of the Year goes to Dave Canales of the Panthers. And then on the AFC, you got Offensive Player of the Year goes to Jamar Chase. This is not Defensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Max Crosby. Did he win this 3 times in a row? I feel like he won it 3 times. He at least won it twice, right? And then quarterback goes to Lamar Jackson. Running back Jonathan Taylor. Wide receiver Jamar Chase. O lineman Quentin Nelson. D lineman Max Crosby. Linebacker Alex Highsmith. DB Roger McCreary. And kicker Cameron Dicker. Then you got NFC. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Brandon Ayuk. This player goes to Michael Parsons. Quarterback goes to Josh Allen. Running back Barkley. Wide receiver Ayuk. O lineman Robert Hunt. D lineman Parsons. Linebacker Frankie Louvu. DB Witherspoon. And kicker goes to Chase McLaughlin. Looking at the Season 3 playoff bracket, first of all, before I get my predictions, y'all let me know how the camera and everything is going. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to move it in a different spot? You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but you know where I did put it, is it fine? Should I put it somewhere else? You know, this is my first one of these type of videos, so I got to try to make sure everything looking good, everything sounding good. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's not lagging. You know what I'm saying? I can't detect that immediately sometimes. So, but for the AFC, give me the Miami Dolphins, and then on the NFC side, give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't know what I got. I don't know what magic I got, bruh. I told the Patriots they need to do something, and look at them. They're going for a back-to-back Super Bowl. I told the Lions that they finally need to do something like in the playoffs. Look at them in the Super Bowl. This is ridiculous. All right, give me the Lions. They gotta win too. So you know what I'm saying. Give me the Lions. And here we go. Lamar and his Patriots versus Jalen Hurts and his Lions. The two teams that's had the most success this entire video. Patriots going for a back-to-back. Lions going for their first one in ATL. You know what I'm saying? What it do? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Gotta wait on the thing super series. You know what I'm saying? I'm controlling all the teams technically, so I couldn't just go straight to play the women's. All right, here we go. Now we got the Lions on the march, and they do get a score. Patriots, hey, Jalen Hurts, he coming forward. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come forward. You know, you better lock in Lamar. You know, come on. What you got? Okay, Lamar get a field goal. Okay, Jalen, touchdown. Hey, you can't score field goals when the other team put no touchdowns. I'm just saying. So you might want to. Okay, did y'all miss the extra point? That's not good. You know what I'm saying? It's Super Bowl time. You can't be missing extra points now. Come on, kicker. Whoever it is, I don't know who it is, but you can't be doing that. All right. Okay, they didn't get the foot down. All right, we can get some gameplay out of this if they want to hold strong now. But I'm not gonna watch like 7 minutes though. Okay, if they stop them right here. Nope. All right. They wouldn't stop and I would have jumped in, but the Detroit Lions. After I told them, hey, you better do something in the playoffs. So somebody, they need a motivational speaker for the locker room. They need a tertiary coach, because I can't be no head coach. I can't be no assistant coach. Need a tertiary coach. Hey, I'm accept the jobs. You know what I'm saying? You know, long as the. That's right. You know, I come out there in the locker room every game. I fly out there. I figure some way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay me though. You gotta come off the green. All right. Anyway, the Detroit Lions are your Super Bowl champions. All right, and just because the last Super Bowl of the video is over does not mean that the video is over. We gotta check the season recaps and figure out who won Super Bowl MVP. All right, in season 1, that definitely was not the score. That was definitely not the score of the first game, right? I'm not tripping, right? They did not beat them 41-0, but the Houston Texans won your Super Bowl in season 1, and Joe Mixon was your Super Bowl MVP. In season 2, we had Lamar Jackson and the Patriots take down the Seahawks, who had Josh Allen at that time. 24-10. That sounds about right. Lamar Jackson Super Bowl MVP. And then this season, y'all just saw it. 27-19. The Detroit Lions and Jalen Hurts beat Lamar Jackson and the Patriots. So stopping Lamar Jackson from having a Patriots dynasty, and the Lions won Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts Super Bowl MVP. That's gonna do it for this video, man. Let me know what other ideas y'all got for me. Y'all want to see me release all the running backs, release all the wide release all the cornerbacks? I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta let me know what y'all want to see. If you got any other ideas, go ahead and leave them in the comments. And while you're going to the comments, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. And it's Izayah, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.